naturally fix it. Continue.
Okay, D is first. It played in my ear really loud though. Stream couldn't hear it, but I heard it.
All right. Ghost, you said you're good to go?
Yes.
Sorry, not sorry.
A little sorry.
Oh,
Just a little sorry.
okay.
Are you sure, though?
Case,
A small regret.
we will back
Just
to
one
it
regret.
loud. We return after about a month of real time. To Klains arc. We are back once again. It has been a hot minute. The last time we left off, you guys had just finished some of your stuff within the Plane of Fire, the Trial of Fire, wrapping up some stuff with Havoc, and thanks to Nash for thinking to get some kind of proof. You guys were able to go to the Plane of Earth and get back both Ayaki's father and Klain's mother, where some questions have been answered. There was a lot of talking last session, a lot of questions, a lot of regicide or matricide.
Patricide.
Matricide.
Patricide.
No, patricide.
No, it's regicide.
It's regicide.
It's killing
Regicide. Yeah.
I thought matricide was.
That's killing your mother.
Yeah, killing your mom. Regicide.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying.
Killing a king is regicide.
Regicide.
Yep,
There we
that
go.
was right.
Yes, regicide.
Regicide, which is the reason that
Other regis
that
are not-
both of Klain's parents were forced to leave due to all she would tell you is a poor use of words, as in the Feywilds, can be extremely costly. Morstead, during this conversation, learned that he had undergone some memory alterations. And with this, Morstead had decided to step aside, go out and take a breather. Where Morstead finds himself now, in the graveyard out near the Merry Wanderer, nearing nightfall, Morstead seeking answers, now with the knowledge that your memories have likely been modified. Actually, you know they've been modified.
Likely.
You find yourself back in your holy ground. You can feel the connection between you and your god, even though it is beginning to fleet from you once again, with your bar still being taken over. You reconnected with your god but a few weeks ago. You look around and you see the lives of the many people that you've cared for here. The lowly, the forsaken, some friends, and most importantly, Kestia. What do you do?
Just paces for a minute, then seems to decide something and casts a greater restoration on himself.
As you prepare yourself for the truth and cast this spell upon yourself, magic bestowed upon you by Caden Callion and of your faith. You take in the stale air of the graveyard, the smell of the damp moss on the gravestones, as the setting sun disappears behind the horizon. A sense you're all too familiar with. But this is comforting to you. As you cast the spell upon yourself, a fog you didn't know existed begins to lift from you. Events that transpired, overlapping with what you thought to be true, And more importantly, your last memory flashes to the moment it happened. You find yourself reflecting on a moment in your bar. It's after hours, and Naofumi is helping you close up for the evening. You're talking about what you clearly now know as Klains' guardian, Kana, or Morstead, as you now know her real name to be, Kana Kulriel, an adult wind dragon that Naofumi and Raftalia saved in their time in the Feywilds, and has devoted its life to serve them. I assure you, Morstead, Kana's will is her own. She promised to serve our family as long as she lived.
Did you know how long that life was gonna be when she made that promise? What you're doing to your wife, prolonging her natural age, goes against the natural order of things.
We can't just let Valeth walk around. She's become our problem and was bestowed upon us, and now it's our duty. And if we don't have protector, we need to make sure someone keeps our son safe.
Other people can do that job. Can't stay around forever.
Can't trust many people, and she is one of the only people that we can trust. She made a deal with us. We've talked about this.
Deal's a deal, but find other people to trust. Find people to pass things on to. You don't have to bear a burden alone.
We're not alone, Morstead. We have... Can't understand how much we have sacrificed to get as far as we have. The things that we have put aside. Fine. Whatever.
The lives you should have led.
Think whatever you want, old man. Enjoy your drink. We'll talk about this later. As your memories fast forward a bit of a scuffle, the argument continuing as he leads out the door, going back and forth a bit more. The world... Hold on. That... Going back and forth. Nope, I lost my place. But this time, the will of the world and the way they both view the world doesn't align. And as you recall this memory, one long forgotten, your older, wiser self picks up on body language you didn't quite before, motions you ignored previously, and new experiences you can grasp onto. Before your argument... No, I'm skipping lines. During your argument, Naofumi's expression grew colder and colder. With the conversation ending, Naofumi leaving, and his final words ringing in your ears. Whatever, just drink your alcohol and pass out, old man. A cold statement to make for anybody, let alone a friend. But it appeared they carried weight. You, of course, know that Naofumi works through potions, brews, and the like. Something you would suspect even less is for a friend to betray you. Sorry, something you would expect even less than for a friend to betray you is your own drink. As Naofumi leaves and you grumble to yourself, fine, I will. You take a deep gulp from your drink. The first time, or what you thought to have been the first time to take a drink from your new gift, your magical tankard. In a moment of reflection, you now realize it was Nalphamy who filled it with your own brew. Friendly gesture at the time, but as it turns out, this gift was to make you forget. Forget who Kana was. Forget that Nalphamy was really a fae, and that he could craft legendary potions to reduce one's age. A true fountain of youth. And forget the previous times that he made you drink that potion of youth. Yes, this is not the first time you have partaken in this drink. How many times has it been? How many times has the death date written on your wife's tombstone changed to fit the narrative? 1, 2, 5. The layers of fog are too thick that this one spell cannot see beyond. Small moments. But you can see clearly enough to understand what has transpired. There is a reason you are the most popular bar in town. Because you've been around for so incredibly long. Names ring in your mind, once forgotten. The Evergreen, Morstead, the Undying Pour, the Eternal Tap, the Ageless Stein, and so many more nicknames forgotten that fall into fog. Names that the locals would call you. Names you would question after a time. And names you would forget from your trusted friend, Nalphamy. It was weird. The wood of the establishment you built seems creaky and older than it should. You built it not that long ago, right? The first time round, yes, you did build it. But every time before drinking that foggy liquid, Nalphamy and his family would come over, help you clean up the place, refurbish it, if you will, to make the place seem newer. Your adventures with Nalphamy happened. They were real, but how long ago were they real? When did they happen? Did the effect just make you believe it was more recent? And Klain? Poor Klain, how has he been affected? That is one thing that actually seems to track in your mind. You know, now, with the bond they truly did share with you, at least what remains of that bond, Klain's birth was only slightly altered from your memories. He is not hundreds of years old, but merely in his 20s. They told you of their issues with bearing child of their own, and how they tried for many, many years. Klain was truly their miracle child, their one precious baby boy. You can now see, through the years of memories, before they had the child, before they were well established in this town, and before the lies and deceit. As your senses begin to return to you, you find yourself in front of your wife's grave, your vision flickering with false dates as you rub your eyes and it settles on a date that you now know to be false. As the sun finishes setting and you find yourself in a cold and dark graveyard.
Oh my god, dude. You're fucked in the head.
That's so fucked up.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Joey and I are like panicking in DMs, like, what the fuck?
This was supposed to be the time for Morstead alone to be traumatized. I was not supposed to catch this stray.
I don't think you're gonna be catching a stray, man.
you're
think
fine,
it's your
kid.
mom.
Okay, Klain, he's oblivious to this fact right now. I, the player, am now mortified of my now dead dad. You know what? Good riddance, Dad. Oh my
Joey
god.
said this directly to me. Klain's gonna revive his dad just to beat his ass.
Just so.
We're just gonna fucking join in. Jesus
Amazing.
Christ.
Oh no. That is so bad.
Wow.
Morstead doesn't come back to the bar that night.
Come back to the bar or
to the
to
hotel
the
room.
inn?
You guys don't see him.
Morstead, what do you do?
He stays in the graveyard for a long time. For just staring and processing poorly. And then he finds another bar and he drinks until he passes out.
As you're soaking all of this in within your graveyard, realizing how much you've been lied to, for a moment, you feel a warm, familiar pair of arms wrap around your upper body. What do you do?
God. I think... Fuck. He pulls away. He can't do it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that pulls him out of it. He pulls away and starts walking and doesn't stop till he gets to a different bar, tavern, whatever.
Oof.
The arms leave you to be, and you go make your way to another bar to drink away your problems and try and forget. Ironic. Meanwhile,
I think everyone was staring at Joey's webcam like, what the fuck?
so,
Gosh.
in the
Oh
meantime,
my god.
what are the rest of you doing?
Like, how late was this? Are we asleep? Are we awake? Do we notice he's not there? Like, what's going on?
So Morstead told you guys he was going out for a bit. You know that Morstead left.
Yes.
We will say a short rest amount of time has passed and he has not returned.
Is anyone else concerned that Morstead hasn't returned yet?
It's getting a little late. Yeah, a little bit.
I use a charge of my wild shape that I still have left, and I make an owl, and I send the owl to go and search for Morstead.
Does that
And
take an
for it
hour
to-
per the regular casting, or is it quicker as a druid?
Should just be an action.
It's just an
And it's
action.
wild shit.
Is it just an action as a wild shape? Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
wasn't
just an action
sure
as a
if-
wild shape. It's wild companion. It's this.
Yep, wild companion. When casting this way. As an action. Yep. Okay. All right. You create the bird, and it will go out in search of Morstead.
It's like, we don't really know where he went, so,
Yeah.
I think he's
Don't.
probably inside by this point too, which would make it difficult for a bird.
I'm going to. Oh, cool! I have this right here. Roll me a perception check for it.
I need the owl's stat sheet, and that is, funnily enough, not one of the wild shapes I have saved.
Just start with rolling a d20 to see if it's even close.
Yeah.
See if you even need those numbers.
See if it even matters.
Probably not.
Ooh.
All right, I rolled my
Whoa.
DC. I rolled my DC on the physical D30 I have here. No, the DC was 24. I rolled high.
Oh.
Ooh, okay, well,
Unfortunately, it is out for.
yeah, it's a
Now
plus
you
3
can't
perception.
communicate with it because it's out for a while. We're gonna say it goes out for about half an hour to an hour, and returns with no sign of Morstead.
So now
Well,
it's been
that's
2
very
hours.
concerning.
I mean, I hope he didn't like get kidnapped or something. Goblin napped, whatever it is.
I mean, he's probably fine. He could shapeshift or turn himself into someone else, right?
Yes, but we're also being like actively hunted by the authorities inside this area that are, on Vela's side. So a little bit of a concern.
Hmm. Do I have anything else?
I mean, we can go out and look around, I suppose.
Wait. We've had a short rest.
We have.
Yeah.
We have had a short rest.
Yes.
I
I can scry for free.
Oh.
Oh. Morstead, give me a wisdom save as she takes 10 minutes to
Oh.
cast Scry.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're unaware of this happening.
But so hold on, let me share it real quick so that
Ooh.
they rolled a 16.
Rolled pretty
I beat
bad.
it.
That's bad for me.
I was
That
about to
makes
say
sense,
we
I
have a
feel.
lot.
It
I'm
really
definitely
is.
firsthand. It's definitely like firsthand. You have met the
Certainly.
target.
Yeah.
Like anyways, I don't think they beat my
No,
spell save
Morstead
of 20.
failed.
No, I did bad. I rolled only a 5.
Yeah, Morstead fails with a 5 on their roll. We'll say you find Morstead in the Waterfall Inn. Currently, I don't know. How drunk are you?
It's early yet.
The sun has fallen.
I mean, he was out for a while. I think he's only been there for like an hour, probably. So he's on his way. He's making an effort. So,
Okay.
like, he's not close to passing out, but you
give
can tell
me-
he's not doing great.
Nash, give me an insight check.
Sure.
That's a good one.
Insight check. 30.
That's a good one.
Oh my gosh. That was almost a one.
It was almost a
see.
1.
Oh my gosh.
It was like 119.
Ooh.
I was about to say I'm rolling hot tonight, guys.
Yeah.
5 and a 1.
Mhm.
Yeah, so your sensor picks up on Morstead. You see he is currently unusual for him. Drinking another person's drink is the first red flag. You know that he prefers his drink over anyone else's. You can tell that. I don't know, what kind of emotions are on your face? How describe like you're an open book.
Well,
Yeah. I think from even just a couple moments of watching him, you can tell he's actively trying to get drunk, which is also unusual for him. Like, he's normally like, he'll sit and he'll sip and like enjoy the alcohol. He's like, every now and then you see him like staring into the glass for a little too long and then like throwing it back and getting another.
Oh.
And just like dead eyes. No expression
Yeah.
on his face.
Okay. Sorry, there was a lot of noise from Joey.
Sorry.
Ross is like,
that's
Ross
the
is
bar.
staring at you, just like, so what do you see? Do you see him? Did you find him yet?
Well, I have good news. It seems like he's at the Waterfall Inn, and he's safe.
Strange. Oh,
The bad news is that he's not drinking his drink, and he looks distraught. I'm not sure I'm comfortable leaving him alone right now. But feel like we should go help him. At least some of us. I don't know why he's so upset.
Why would he not come back to this bar and drink if that was the case? Why did he go there?
The only reason why I would imagine that he would not want to come back here is because he's trying to avoid someone. But I don't understand why he would. I mean, I understand that we learned a lot tonight, but I feel like this is a bit more.
Who else is awake right now other than like us two doing this?
Ayaki is.
I mean, I'm awake. I'm just right next to you guys.
I don't remember if Klains said he was going to sleep. I don't think he is.
I think you were sitting there.
I think I'm just sitting here. And honestly, I've been RPing myself just in my own world.
Question for Morstead.
Klain goes, I am beat, move over, mom, move over, and he goes to bed. So it's
Oh,
like,
does he? Okay, well then.
Playing needed.
I don't know
Question
what
to
you're at least
Morstead.
in the bed, hanging out.
Yeah.
So
Have you been crying?
Ooh, interesting question.
Does the old man cry?
He's not generally a crier.
The thing is, crying doesn't necessarily have to evoke sadness.
I know. I'm just.
Crying could be
this
out
is
of
me
anger.
trying to decide, like, if he. Because I think generally the answer is no. But this is a pretty
I can-
weird circumstance.
Yeah.
If
This is not the normal.
we can
Probably.
look, it's D&D. We can roll dice if you want
I'm
that
gonna
to
roll
decide.
for it.
ooh, there you go.
But what
And
do you
then
think?
I can roll a
High or low?
perception check.
I would almost say. Okay, well,
I think
Well-
high is maybe he's not.
yeah. I think high would be like he's
He's
fighting it off with alcohol.
he's holding it back. Yeah, exactly. That's the
The
thing. He's
alcohol's
he's
drowning it
drinking,
out,
so
yeah.
he's not crying. He's
He's,
repressing right
he's
now.
numbing his emotions.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't feel
So,
comfortable
no.
leaving him alone like this. I've never seen him like this before.
I agree, but I don't really want to bother him, but I also don't want to leave him by himself in that building, you know?
I mean, I could just go keep an eye on him if you think we need to.
It sounds like he's been through something that has really rattled him.
Is Tantan out?
Yeah, he's curled up, laying kind of like. He's kind of just laying like on my leg, head up.
Tantan, can you come here for a second?
Kind of jumps over and.
You know where the Waterfall Inn is, correct?
I know we've given him a voice before. I can't remember it. Yes.
Dapper.
Oh, okay.
He's a dapper boy.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. Yes,
Distinguished gentleman.
Yes, indeed.
I do believe it's to the northeast. Just a short walk.
Would it be too much to ask you to go over there and keep an eye on Morstead, and if anything were to happen to him, you would come and get us?
I have no problem with that. I'll be back.
Thank you.
And he scampers away.
Yay!
Tantan, I don't need a check. He makes his way over there. He is small, so it'll probably take him like a good half an hour at least.
He's just a little like,
Yeah. Yeah. And I think he only has a move speed of. Oh no, he has a full 30 foot. Never mind.
oh yeah.
And I was gonna say he has to wait for like the door open to get inside, but he can just dimension door inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
While I can't exactly communicate with him long distance, at least we have some way of knowing if anything were to happen to him. And
He is
it would give him
outside
the
of
privacy.
your telepathy range, for your knowledge, Klain.
He'd
I
have
believe
to
that's 1 mile for you.
us, Yeah.
All right. One way.
Pathfinder was a
Yeah.
mile, and
Yeah.
this is beyond a mile.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing, and while being able to create creatures like this owl here is nice and all, the second I fall asleep, it disappears, so...
That's a good call. I would send Ravi, but Ravi and I don't really get separated. That's kind of an issue, so yeah.
If it would also, if we would like a second, I can get us a second one. If necessary.
Do you believe it necessary? I don't want to... He seems distraught. And as much as I want to go and console him right now, maybe he just needs quiet.
We probably shouldn't send a huge army of small creatures to go comfort Morstead. I feel like that might not be the right call right now.
Right. And that's why I also hesitate for any of us to go over there, too. I don't know if maybe there's something that one of us did to upset him.
Well, we could send something that can fly.
Is there a benefit
outside.
to, like, can you communicate farther than
No,
Klain could with
I
Tantan?
can't. I'm just something that could fly might be faster at getting back here than something that has to run along the ground and dodge through streets. The direct path often is the fastest.
It couldn't hurt to have an extra or an extra little flying
Well, that's
creature,
if we
I
think.
think.
If we don't think we need one, there's no point in doing it. I'm not doing it
I
just for the.
hope not. What does it
think
cost
for
you to do it?
now-
Spell slot at first level. It cost me 10 gold.
Oh no.
Lots of gold.
Not 10
Oh,
gold.
no.
Oh no, gold is such a problem.
Actually,
for
it
this
doesn't.
Really?
party.
Actually,
So
it's
little
10 gold
gold.
worth of something, so it's free. Quote unquote.
Well,
10 gold object.
Yes.
if I'd say it would not hurt as long as they stay outside of the bar and they can keep watching
Yes,
the
it
whole
could-
area, maybe.
It could very easily do that if it wanted to. It will take me some time to do,
Sure.
but I can do it. All right.
If you believe it would be helpful.
I'm for it.
I don't think
I
it would
support this.
hurt. All right.
And then I
I
can keep Ravi
will-
here and he can sleep. So I'm okay with this plan.
I will spend the hour needed to find familiar, and I will summon a raven.
Okay.
Does find familiar stay up even though you're asleep?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Cool.
permanent until it gets.
It's a
that
permanent
means-
familiar until it dies,
I believe.
Nice.
or I dismiss it.
Yeah.
Number of hours equal to. Yeah, Nashtars will stay up for. What, 16 hours?
16 hours as long as I'm conscious.
Yours requires you to stay conscious.
Yeah.
I'm
Fine.
fairly certain it requires
I
me to
don't
be conscious
think it
because
It doesn't
works
does.
state
off of-
that.
Yeah.
But it works
No.
off of wild shape. But it
Yeah.
works off of wild shape, and wild shape, if
But you're casting
But
the
it's-
spell, and the spell just lasts for your level hours. I don't think you
Let me
have to be
look this up.
conscious.
let me look this up
That's actually,
That's a
yeah,
good
that's
thing.
actually great.
because
That's an interesting question. Yeah.
Wild
I
shape
think-
second
I
level. Yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah.
whatever.
exist
I ask-
while druids sleep.
Yes,
Well,
question.
it says
What's up,
to
Megan?
cast the Find Familiar spell. The Find Familiar spell does not
That would
have
be
a
my
time
assumption.
limit on it,
Yeah,
other
as well.
than the one listed here. It's not concentration.
Yeah.
Does Tantan
Well, then I
hide
would
or
know
make
that.
himself known to Morstead?
That's a good question. Klain? Would Tantan hide or make himself known?
So he's hiding. Surely Morstead will not see him. But
Yes, I am
Yeah.
the player, but
Was he told to hide?
what do you think
Okay.
Tantan would do?
yeah. Let's look at his sheet. I'm gonna see.
He's really stealthy. He always has been.
Let's do
Very
this.
stealthy. Yeah,
He knows.
Sneaky.
He knows.
and Morstead isn't actively looking, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
But if he comes up to him, that's something else.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure Tantan's passive stealth will be your passive perception.
it.
Passive stealth is 24.
And if not, he can go invisible.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm saying, he does not see him unless he makes himself known, which was why that was my question.
Yeah. Tantan's not.
I think
Yeah.
what he does he doesn't try to hide from you. In fact, let's do it. Let's do it this way. I'm going to do. Give me a perception, please.
I'm not gonna like kick him or anything.
Well,
Wanted to know
yeah,
if he was there.
yeah. No, give me a perception,
Oh my
please.
god.
Oh, I did disadvantage because I was like, I'm gonna be drunk, but even
Yeah,
drunk.
I think you notice him. I think he'll walk up to you.
Yeah. Santa, come here. You want a drink? How old are you?
Oh.
It just invites him to sit next to him on the bar.
DM.
Yes.
He
If
just joins.
that is the
yeah.
case with Wild Companion and we're doing that reasoning, then Nash wouldn't have said anything about sending anything else initially.
Either way, 'cause
I
it's
would
already
know.
been-
Nash would know about this thing about her feature. It's a second level feature.
Yeah, it's already been discussed. We're just gonna say both of you have familiars out there. That's
There's a
fine.
small army of woodland creatures and tank.
I'm gonna.
Morrison's
then,
gonna Snow
I'm gonna
White
send
his
an
way back.
owl, and I'm going to send my owl just to watch the outside of the.
Yep.
And with the instructions of if it notices any malicious activity taking place to come back.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll.
Morstead, you're getting plastered. What is everybody else doing after that? Are we doing anything? It seems like we're leaving Morstead to his own coping mechanisms.
How do I? Oh, there we go.
As he tries to get the familiar drunk.
Offers.
I believe that we've had.
Don't kill my
relatively full
Tan-Tan.
day.
I'm offering.
This was all in the same day of fighting Havoc, right?
Uh-huh. You have not had a long rest yet.
I don't know why some of the numbers are the way it is. Like, my balm is completely back up to normal, but my
So,
wild
we
shape
said
was ticked
we-
down.
Because we said long rest at the end of the last session, so the button was hit. But you guys have not actually had your long rest yet.
Oh.
Yeah, but I still have my wild shape wasn't reset for some reason. I don't know what my
then.
numbers are properly. I don't know what my numbers are properly right now.
Relax.
I think that we should probably go and get some rest. And then try to find more stead in the morning, I suppose. And Nash will go over to her bed.
I agree.
Leona would fly over and sleep at the foot of the bed, noticing that there's more leg room.
Go back to her
Noticing that there's
flower.
more leg room now that Nash is shorter.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a bed anymore. I'm just gonna sleep in the chair.
I mean, with Morstead gone, there's enough beds for all of you.
I guess I'll go to this bed tonight. Okay.
That is true.
Well,
I guess I'll take
Kind of.
Morstead's bed.
What's
yeah.
that?
You want the
Where is
bigger
Ayaki
bed,
going to
Bill,
sleep?
Or are you okay?
It's a little cramped for you down there, but
We can trade beds. I'm much shorter than you, you know.
It's fine.
the bed is over encumbered.
Raw, let's go. Can I just sleep
But
here?
Yeah, no problem.
She'll turn into her fox form and sleep at the foot of the bed.
Okay.
Understandable.
Rallis was across the whole bed by herself, just like, oh, this is great. And then she gave Aki a little space, I think, at the bottom.
She's curled up in a little fox form.
Rallis pushed her feet on the other part of the bed, not the right side of the bed, the left side, to allow space.
Okay, that is gonna be. Alright, so you guys go down for bed. Morstead, I'm gonna need 2 con saves. So go ahead and roll me the first one.
Nice.
Okay, you don't pass out in your own barf during the night.
Bonus.
Nice.
Plus.
Give me another con save.
Nice.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
Somehow you are not hungover, and you do get the benefits of a long rest.
That's crazy.
Yo!
I refuse that.
Damn.
Do not refuse it. Take it.
I don't know what my hit points should be, but I at least need a level of exhaustion or something, man.
You know what? If you know what, I commend that. Give yourself a level of exhaustion, a short rest, instead of a long, and inspiration if you don't have it.
Okay. I also have the same problem as Nash, which is I used a bunch of my shit. The long rest button happened, so I'm like,
Unless you guys, so
We have like 2 days.
you
We'll
guys
fix
have
it.
Okay.
3 fully open days.
Yeah.
I don't think spells are going to matter that much unless you guys go to the Feywild. I don't think it'll matter that much.
always a possibility.
You never know.
Feywild.
I'm gonna go ahead and click the long rest button.
Okay. First point of note. Nash.
Hi.
When you are woken up in the morning
Uh-huh.
to the bedroom door closing, and you notice Raftalia is gone.
Oh.
Is anyone else awake yet?
I feel like
with the highest passive perception in the party and the roll of my die, you are the only one to notice and the first one to wake. Highest passive
follow.
perception because Morstead is gone.
I have the highest passive perception because I have a 26 passive now, sir.
What I mean is Morstead was not here to have noticed because he wouldn't have.
Yeah. I follow immediately.
Okay. Are you doing this stealthily or are you wake? How are you going about this?
I'm going to attempt stealth, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try trailing her and see what happens.
Okay.
Hiya! 12!
Does
You know, you've gotten worse.
Does anybody not have a higher passive than that?
I have 18.
I probably don't.
I have a 15.
I have a 15.
As long as you have 10 plus 2, you're good. I think the entire party. Yeah.
No, this is me chasing after. Okay.
The rest of you are awoken by the second door closing. You notice Nash is gone, and Klain you immediately notice, as everyone does shortly after, that your mother is gone.
Where's she
Hold on,
going?
let me hit my long rest. Yeah. Let me
DM, just because I don't know if I've done the rolls. I think I did do the roll for it, actually. Okay, never mind. For my stars, I'm not going to do another set of rolls because my stars are almost at full, which means that I probably did the rolls for the long rest. So I'm going to let them sit as is.
Okay.
DM, do you allow me to wake up and immediately cast a spell?
Klain, as you wake up, notice your mother is gone. You feel a piece of parchment fall off of your chest as you sit up.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I read the first line.
The first
Just the-
line. Just the first line?
Just the first line.
Dear Klain is technically the first line.
Ah,
I cast Dimension Door to the front of the building.
oh, Klain, I love you.
That's one way to do it.
That's crazy.
Uh,
That's crazy.
Nash, by about the time you're at the front door, Klain teleports right beside you.
Where
I
is
don't
she?
know where your mom is. I don't know. I was trailing her. Where did she go? DM, I pretty much ran directly after her. If you want me to roll perception, I will.
Yes, I do need you to roll perception as you were tailing
26.
her. Yeah. You caught the front door closing as you got to the top of the stairs.
Can I look past Klain and see if I see her in the streets?
The door is shut.
I
opened the
teleported
door.
outside the
I
building
opened
to the front door.
and looked to find her. Yeah, and Klain said he was outside.
Yeah, he was going outside.
Yeah,
Okay. My bad.
it's all good.
Yeah.
Slight correction.
Yeah.
So you saw the front door shut. I assume you go out the front door. As you go out the front door, Nash, you see Klain is currently active. Roll me perception. Klain.
Now?
Klain,
Klain first.
By the way, I have the note. It's like crumpled in my hand right now. He is
Okay.
very stressed. Perception.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why that is at disadvantage.
Well, it's the
But-
first
Take
roll,
the first one.
regardless.
Yeah.
You look out. There's a small morning crowd of people walking around. You don't see your mother. Nashari, you come out. Make your perception.
Hey. 20.
A 20. You look around. You don't see her.
Do I see anyone who looks like they're walking away from the building? Like expeditiously?
Understandable. Give me an insight.
23?
You don't think you see anybody who's like with the intent of like trying to get away quickly.
Do I see anyone who looks like they're trying to hide?
The 20 perception? No, you do not.
I saw her leave the door and then I tried chasing after her, Klain. I don't know where she is.
He just looks down and starts to
Begin reading.
unwrap the paper.
I peer
I
over
begin
his shoulder.
reading.
Dear Klain, if you're reading this letter, then I have decided to take off. I must have shared too much, and surely Morstead is going to find the atrocities that our family has done to him. I can't bear to be around as much as I want to stay around for you. Once things have settled down, I'll find you again. Don't worry, I will be safe. That's all it says.
Me too, cat. Me too.
I flip it over.
To see if there's
there a
anything on the
PS?
backhand side.
Yes. Is there anything on the backside?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Nope.
I'm re-rolling that.
I'm peering over his shoulder. Could I maybe help him at least?
You can snoop and make your own perception check.
I would like to snoop and make my own perception check, please.
I am not even aware of her presence right now.
Yeah, I'm understandable. I'm sorry. Is that not Pathfinder numbers? Is that a 35?
Crazy.
That is expertise. That's what that is.
Yes, it is.
Glorious.
It's glorious.
Damn.
My Clash eyes see everything.
If I could ever roll performance, I would get those numbers. It'd be great. Yep.
Behind you, Nash is there, and her eyes are like,
Wow.
It's slightly glow.
Yeah.
Both of you pick up on a
35 is crazy.
35 is absolutely crazy.
That's
Both of you pick up. You didn't need the 35, but congratulations. You both pick up on a slight shimmer over the backside of the page. Nash with a 35 because I have to honor the stupid high roll. You realize there's an illusion on this parchment.
Klain, there seems to be an enchantment right here.
Huh? What?
And I point it out to him, and I point out the shimmer.
Klain, you noticed the shimmer as well. You just didn't know it was an illusion until Nash brought that information forward.
Okay, now I need.
It's not Braille. Your blind sight does not help.
Yeah. Right, all right, fair enough.
If only you had casters who could cast a spell magic.
I actually have to spell magic.
Then do it yourself.
Hey,
ew.
look at that. That easily dispels the illusory script,
Wow.
which can hide. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. No, DM, I want to tell you this right now. I was gonna role play. Klain flips it over. It's blank, obviously. Flips it back over. It's still the same. Flip it over. Flip it over. Flip it over. I wasn't expecting this.
Well. Huh. Okay. Sorry, I just no, it's fine. I just
Didn't think he'd find it.
not this.
Yeah. Immediately.
Not
Yeah.
this quickly.
I don't know why.
I mean, it's fair. It's fair to assume.
No. It's fine. Let me just pull this
Sorry.
up.
No, this is awesome for me personally. I wasn't expecting this.
Crazy.
I feel slightly bad, but also at the same time,
Don't
not
feel
really.
bad.
I feel like I've recently been rewatching ReZero. I feel like Subaru just like, I'm gonna pick this store. Hey Beatrice, sorry, I just, you know, I can just do this whatever I want, you know. It's supposed to be impossible to find this, but I'm sorry.
No, you're
So-
good. You're good.
So, what do we learn?
Klain, if you're reading this, I'm sure it's taken you a while to figure this out.
Okay.
Ironic.
Wow.
My God.
I've made my way back to the city of incantations to make my way back towards the Feywilds.
Oh.
We're fucking going to the face.
Yeah.
Well, let's go to the Feywild. Road
Mr.
trip,
DM, do you
road
know what you
trip.
have just done?
Yes. Wait, why is she going back to the Feywilds? Carry on.
I'm going back to. I'm going to return to one of mine and your father's hidden locations to gather some supplies. I'll make my way back within about a week's time. Sooner if I'm lucky. That's all it says.
Clank flips the sheet of paper over.
Yeah.
Nothing changes? Cool, he flips it over again. He flips it over.
Oh,
Like, there's two sides of paper. There's not 4 or 8.
Well, you have eyes as well as I. That was not there a moment ago. I don't know. Where is Morstead?
Where is Morstead at this time in the morning?
He's making his way back over to making way. He is drunkenly walking down the street, like very zigzaggy, and singing an old drinking tune that he's suddenly realized he's known for a lot longer than he thought.
Oh, I'm sorry, Morstead.
Last night I was able to scry on him and he was safe. He was at a different inn. The problem is that he wasn't necessarily... He was drinking someone else's alcohol. You and I both know that he doesn't do that. And he looked distraught. We didn't know if going to him would have been smart, so I may have sent Tantan to watch over him, as well as Ayaki and I sent some familiars to watch over him as well.
The moment you say you sent Tantan, he stops listening and he looks away for a moment. I'm trying to reach out to Tantan. Sorry, Vera.
Probably close enough.
No, that's fine.
We'll
It
say,
makes sense.
we'll say as you
Send
do.
Tantan.
As you do, Morstead is within range, and Nash, you actually see getting closer overhead. You see your familiar, like over the tops of the buildings.
I look in the direction of, like, the street below.
After
Morstead.
After another minute or so passes, waiting for him, you see a still drunkenly Morstead making his way back towards the Dewdrop Inn, with Tantan kind of pacing behind, a few paces behind his feet.
Morstead.
I think before he gets like within like talking range, you see him pause for a second, barf into the bushes,
Oh.
and then stand up again and continue walking.
After saying that, I think we should have gone to see him last night. Morstead.
Ash, Klain, hey.
Morstead,
Wait.
what? Are you okay?
What spell slot is it to stop barfing from drunkenness?
Technically being poisoned, right? So
Lesser for poison, greater for exhaustion.
I'm going to cast Lesser on him initially
Sure.
Okay.
because I just don't want him to throw up currently.
He looks
Morstead,
slightly.
you sober
green.
up. Unfortunately, Lesser for Restoration kind of makes you sober.
Yeah. Oh
Is that
it's
is that
Stash.
better? Is that better?
No.
You were throwing
no,
up.
that's worse.
Oh,
And he goes to drink his drink.
He's like carrying a bottle with him.
I'm not. I know who your patron is, but I think even right now he would want you to take care of yourself.
You know, that's a discussion for another time. Excess is fine sometimes. Special circumstances.
And the special
that's allowed.
circumstances. I don't want to pressure you, and I don't want to hide anything from you. I did see last night, I scryed on you to see just where you were because we were getting worried.
Sure.
And I saw you at the bar drinking someone else's drink. And
mine,
you went to
apparently.
yourself. Not yours, drinking someone else's, and you seem upset, and I don't want to pressure you, but
let's go outside. I'm not doing this more than once.
yeah, of course.
Most
And Nash walks kind of close behind you to make sure that you don't fall on your ass.
He's no longer drunk, but he is now making another valiant effort to get there.
Oh, she's still going to be making sure that you're not going to be falling on your
You are
ass.
still old. You never know. So
He's very spry, apparently, for his age.
apparently, for his age.
His
Apparently.
knows. Oh,
The
Where did you guys get back
three of
in?
you.
Like we saw. Oh my god! I was just like, where did everybody go? What's happening?
you guys all wake up and like, wait, what the?
The second we walk through the doors, I'll start reading the letter, front page.
Yeah, Morstead, you now have
Meanwhile-
the knowledge. You look around, see that Raftalia is gone.
It's
Morstead,
disappointing.
would you like to sit down?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Just, you're all children. Sometimes you need to have a night, and that's fine. Shit. Okay. Fun. Cool.
And there's more, and I read the backside.
Oh,
Yeah, Rollins is about to be just like, oh, so
hey, Wiles, isn't she gonna get killed there?
the fuck?
That's what I'm concerned about. I don't know what to do here, guys.
Yeah, me neither. You're like 20 something. Best I can remember now.
You can remember now.
You can remember
Yeah.
now.
You know how modify memory is a spell. It's obviously a spell. You get restoration, you can fix it. I know how to do that.
So
how
that's
to
what
do that.
happened to you.
Yeah.
Oh. What do you remember?
Parents have been around a long time, Glenn. But we knew that. Apparently I have been too.
What?
Every couple of decades, your dad would give me a little de-aging, little modify memory.
Decades?
So he also
think
extended
it's
your
approximate.
lifespan
Yeah,
without your consent.
a couple hundreds, I think.
Oh,
Hard. It's all still sort of fuzzy.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
You didn't do any of it, Klain. You're still, you're a little older than you thought you were, but you weren't like involved in a centuries-long memory modifying scheme.
Maybe not. But my father's the cause of it. And
Oh, he's dead. So,
Okay.
I
What are we gonna
might
do now?
not be as old as you, but I think it's my turn, and he turns to walk out.
Oh, no, he needs to have that one.
Invisibility.
Let him have
We're
it.
just gonna let Raftalia go to this city and stuff. Like,
Well,
we're not gonna go poof over there and
we
get
go to the
I-
Feywild after.
No, well, we
You
could.
heard what she
I'm fine with
said.
that,
You heard what she said. It's already.
She seems to think she'll be okay.
She seems to have a way of keeping herself safe. And I think the more attention we bring to her, the more danger we bring to her as well. Not to mention the one person that she's been trying to keep safe from the Feywild this entire time. There was something I wanted to speak with her about, but I don't think she has the capability anyways.
Well, I meant just before she gets there, we could go find her by teleporting and maybe head her off at the pass before she gets into the Feywild.
Here's the thing, we don't know if she will be in her actual form. She could be literally anyone, if I'm understanding things correctly, about how their shape-shifting works. And even if
frustrating.
we were able to get to the Feywild portal before her, we have no idea who exactly she is going to be impersonating.
I don't think we're going to have much luck trying to track her down on our own. But
I
if
could
she's-
attempt to scry her again, but
I don't. Maybe, but perhaps it would be better to simply maybe ask others of your circle to watch for her.
there's a danger to that.
I'm not suggesting.
Because as of right now, as of right now, the only person that knows of Raftalia's location from the Feywild is myself. If I were to alert anyone else, not that I suspect them of betraying, it's just the Fey are tricky, and they can get information in multitudes of ways.
I cast sending.
Okay.
Raftalia, kids want to go after you. Are you being stupid?
Are you being stupid?
I don't think
Don't
that's
kill
my
yourself.
question.
Kill yourself. We did a lot to keep you alive. Less mad at you. It's like I can't say not mad at you.
No, it's fair.
Bad. Yeah. She probably knew of the situation and what he was doing to you. Like,
Yes, certainly.
Not going in the Fae, near the Fae. Old friend in town. I saw you last night. I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive us. That's when you get back. Keep in mind, you did not give yourself a long rest, so you might have one or two left.
I certainly don't think I have that many spells left.
I would give you one more since we don't know for certain.
Okay. That seems generous. Forgive is a ways off. But that's not important right now. Don't die. I'll still message at night. Probably not tonight. Out of spells.
Understandable. Don't worry. I would never leave Klain behind. Or you. You are our friend. I know it's hard to see right now, but we have our reasons.
I think unusually for Morstead, he didn't repeat the sendings as they came in.
You're probably the only one who knows you sent the sendings.
Yeah. Like, he just goes silent for a minute while Nash and Ayaki are having this conversation.
Anyone who wants can insight it, but it's going to be difficult because he's in a
I'm
weird
having a
mindset right
discussion.
now.
I'm having a discussion with Ayaki.
That's about right. Okay.
Yeah.
I would say my focus is not
could've
on
called that a
Morstead.
mile
My
away.
focus is on
Him
Ayaki.
zoning, but I don't think you realize what that means.
Yeah. Morstead, I would say just roll me I guess deception with advantage.
Sure.
I know you sometimes weird deceptions because of other things. Just roll it full advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow!
Well,
Wow.
Unless you see Morstead counting on his fingers the way he does.
okay. Well,
You know, it is vocal, somatic, and
I was gonna say he
material.
didn't
I
use
know.
subtle spell. He
Yeah.
Going 1, 2.
I try to, but whatever. The dice write their own
Fine.
story.
He's about to say it.
They
I-
do.
I love
Morstead,
to
what are you
think
doing?
that the semantic components for sending is just counting on your fingers. That is the semantic
1, 2, 3,
component
4,
for
5, 6.
sending.
Yeah, you are.
You must count your fingers to 25. That's the somatic component.
Yeah,
Up to
exactly.
25.
Exactly.
25, yeah.
Yeah.
As I was saying, the only one who knows about Klain's identity, as well as Raphtalia's, that is from the Fae myself, and I don't think messaging anyone from my circle is very safe.
Listen, she's not going into the Feywilds. She's meeting a
not?
friend nearby. She says she's not doing anything stupid.
Oh, that's good.
So we don't have to go teleport to her right now and find her?
If you guys want, but she doesn't think it's a good idea. Neither do I. I'll keep messaging her in the evenings. If she doesn't respond, we know something happened.
Hmm.
You know she's on the same plane now, so you know there's no chance of failure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's honestly up to Klain, but I had the availability of the spell, so I figured I'd offer it. But you know,
Go ask
I
Klains.
don't really want to leave this city because we're kind of doing things here. So I'd rather stay here if we, could.
I have transport via plants available to us if necessary. But that's,
I wish I would have been able to get in touch with her before she disappeared on us. Would have helped
Yeah.
quite a bit.
I had some rolls in the
Scenario?
background for what she did during the night.
I get that. This is Ayaki thinking out loud. Yeah, she's sitting there fumbling with the coin.
Morstead. I know you had a rough night, to say the
That would
least.
have.
Would you like to rest?
No, we should stay up. We're here. What are we doing? What's the plan?
I
I
mean,
don't
we
really know what we're doing today. We have to go find Klain, I suppose, because he walked away.
we
Yeah,
do
so-
have the next few days to ourselves.
Let's do a quick transition while you guys begin your discussion Klain
Need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yep. Cool. Klain has made his way over to you guys are unaware of this, but made his way over to his burned down house, going invisible to get by the guards he knows are around. And Klain, as you said, you find your way and head to your dilapidated, burned down house, your room covered in ash, your childhood things destroyed, and you just sit down. What do you do?
Assuming I'm uninterrupted, I think until the spell wears off, which is an hour, it's a mixture between sulking, a few tears here and there, and maybe about just before the spell ends, he gets up and he starts to explore. And
you walk around what was once your childhood home, running your hand along what is now everything covered in layers of ash and thick dust, as this place has been abandoned. Memories of childhood, happy memories. Your mom, your father, helping them make potions, running around with what you thought was your sister. Now a little bit tainted. Knowing maybe your father wasn't as good of a person as you thought he was. He's flawed. Just like every mortal is.
I assume there is nothing that isn't out of place in the house. Everything's burned, and I mean, probably parts of it are just genuinely gone. Crumbled.
So you search around the house for anything that's intact, anything that you could hold as a memory. You find a worn down picture frame. You rub it off, and the frame itself is burned, but not completely away. And it's a picture of you, your father, your mother, and Kana together, smiling. There's a few splintered cracks going down the picture frame.
I'm gonna put it in my bag of holding. I think around that time, hour would be up. And as I reappear to myself, I realize it, and kind of talk to myself. Okay. It's time to go back. And as I start making my way through the house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, duh. I notice a guard standing outside the window or something invisible.
Of course. Completely unaware of you inside.
And I get just outside. I probably make it halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to the market. I want to find scrolls of sending.
Okay. So you sneak your way back out of the house and make your way over to the market?
Yeah, and once I get near enough, I just reappear. I'm not even bothering to hide my face or anything.
Fair enough. You make your way over to the market. You've been through here enough, you've lived here, and with everything going on, you're getting close to a month of having all of you and your friends here. You're easily able to find a stall that sells some scrolls. Let me roll. Okay. You find a stall that has 3 scrolls of sending available.
How much do they cost?
Let's see. So they are a 3rd level spell slot. Let's see. 3rd level is considered uncommon. So it's between that price range. We're gonna say they're probably not as well. No, there's people far from home. It's probably gonna be on the higher end of the cost range. We're gonna say base price is 400 per.
And what's the Klain price?
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
400 per.
Oh!
Okay, must be a shopkeeper I know.
Or one that doesn't know you.
Maybe it's
Oh, yeah.
That
Somehow.
seems the more likely case, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Somehow doesn't know Klain. You know, they're a traveling vendor.
Must be. It's a vendor station.
All right, DM. We're gonna have to role play this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming I pick them up, I bring them over, and I set them there.
Mm-hmm.
I see these are costly.
Yes. I see you looking at scrolls of sending, unusual for times of a tournament, but perhaps your family is far away from home at the moment. There are many people who want to talk to their family far away.
Yeah, my family is, well, it's a bit complicated, and I'm kind of down on hard times. I don't quite have the
family
gold,
can always
but
be complicated.
yeah, I don't necessarily have the coin, but how about a trade? And I take off my dragonhorn pauldron that I just bought and set it on the table.
Oh my god.
He will inspect it. I need to do a roll to see if he has the identify spell. I think good for you is that he knows its value.
Yes.
So I'm going to say 15 or higher. He has the spell as a shopkeeper. He has the spell as a shopkeeper.
Man, does he have that spell?
Always prepared. Yeah, well, anyways.
I have 6,800.
Well,
My man is broke.
I'm sorry to have something like this. You must be in the You know this thing's value, right? I don't want to rip off. I know we hike our prices around here sometimes, but
if you spoke as well.
This thing is worth a fortune.
Well, you know how important family is.
What's an empathy roll?
Wisdom?
Unfortunately,
I would say wisdom. Wisdom or
okay.
charisma. I would say
Okay.
wisdom or charisma.
Oh, Ross.
I'm just gonna do another D30 roll. I'm gonna bring it. I have my number in my head. Plus that, so I'm gonna see how much of a good person he is. Huh.
Not that good.
Yeah.
Not that good. He's not an asshole,
Huh.
but he's
No.
you know,
It's like below
apathetic.
average. Yeah.
But the number
He's
I had
slightly
in my head
apathetic.
was 12.
Oh.
Oh.
He's slightly on the
You
apathetic
didn't care
side.
that much.
I mean, I'd be more than willing to give these to you for this. Maybe I can give you something else here for that as well. I don't want to
Honestly, this is all I want right now.
You're not a
If
great
you're-
bargainer, Joey.
I'm not trying to bargain.
I know you're not. Well, if you're really going to twist my arm, he will happily, though feeling slightly like he's ripping you off a lot. He
What's the
will.
value on that thing?
Yeah, that's a great question.
A few thousand?
What?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It's worth several thousand versus
Yeah.
the
400.
barely over 1,000
1,200.
worth of scrolls you're buying. But
Okay,
I don't
well,
think. But I don't think in this moment Klain cares.
no.
Yeah,
And I-
he doesn't care.
That's fair.
I appreciate that role play. You're not in the right headspace right now.
No.
If you don't
and-
have inspiration, give it to yourself.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Do I? Where do I see that?
It's at like
It's
the top
above your
The little
proficiency
icon on top left.
bonus.
left.
I
Directly
know.
to the right
Yes.
of your.
Gracious DM.
Give me a moment.
It's happening again. Oh wait, no, that's Megan now.
The extra feedback in the sound. Yeah, I hear
Yeah,
it too.
no.
Oh, it's good now.
Weird.
Discord be weird tonight.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
As he passes over the scrolls, you know there's a fourth scroll with it, and he takes the pauldron.
Thank you very much.
Family. I understand family. This is worth a lot more than what you're giving me, so you should be able to see your family while you're talking to them.
That's. Thank you.
And I'm not going to make you roll a check. You get a scroll of scrying with it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
Very gracious DM. Thank you.
He still makes way more money than those scrolls are worth.
Yeah. I don't care about that. I'm just gonna take that away, the set, I think.
And he starts making a sign and hanging it up. A lot
before
of
you
money.
leave.
They're polishing it, even though it's pretty much brand fucking new.
After the fight with well, I didn't even take that much damage in that fight.
Hit by Neganil.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there is one
Right.
big like scratch in it,
It's
but
a magic item.
It's magic.
yeah,
It'll buff
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing little polishing won't help.
I just needed to remind Joey that for one session he's like, I don't understand why everyone's getting hurt so much, and then the next session is on his ass.
That's Klain every session, man.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you kind of asked for it with being at the
You
previous
actually
session.
asked
Is
for
that
it.
it?
I was literally asking
You
for
literally
it.
asked.
Yes.
You were literally
I knew
asking for
dead
it.
well why everyone else was taking the damage, and I'm just over here do. You guys
I
are
mean,
doing
just
good
tempt
over there. Yeah.
Anyways.
And with all of my spotlight being done, I return. Sorry for taking so much time, everyone.
No,
No,
you
you're
are
fine. You did
You
great.
are fine.
Good job.
Oh, thank you.
Klain
Thank
goes for
you.
his walk. What does everybody else do in the meantime as Klain is gone and taking care of some errands and dealing with his own personal new troubles of such?
How small is the bed y'all's on? Like, is he like legs hanging over and?
As a child,
I
it's
mean,
been-
it's yeah, you hang over it a little bit.
Okay, I imagine I probably
the
didn't
bed-
sleep good. I roll out of bed and just like fall on my face.
The bed is over encumbered with you sleeping in.
The bed is
Aw.
over encumbered.
Wow.
I roll out of bed and like fall on the ground like, oh, my back is sore.
I told you could have taken this bed if you wanted to.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Morstead, didn't get much rest last night, did you?
I'm fine.
I suppose you don't have any more spell slots.
Oh, what an interesting question. Absolutely not.
Okay, well,
Nope.
Nope, that was
anyone-
the end of it.
I
Do
need
you
to.
want to just rest here? Like, we don't really have anything else to do other than go to find out where the heck Klain went.
I prefer to find a Klain.
At
Should we
some
wait like an
point, I
hour,
would.
Or should we go get him?
At some point, I would like to try to get in contact with Erevan regarding the assistance that the Sultanas can give them for the Dragon King situation. But we have several days before we see her again, so it's not
I could do it
super
tomorrow.
high priority. Yes, as long as, honestly, everyone needs a day to just relax. I think maybe not too many drinks. Looking over at Morstead.
Yeah.
But you know, it's been a filled few days. I think we should go look for Klain too. Does anyone know where he might have gone?
Yes, please. Sure.
I mean, I think the only place that he would probably go would might be his house. I don't think he'd go anywhere else.
Wouldn't make sense.
Come on, Klain is stupid enough to go somewhere else.
I think he would just go randomly walking around the
He
town.
could just go for a walk.
I'm sure he'll come
He's not
back.
gonna go drink some more alcohol at a different bar, is he?
Klain
That
doesn't always think through things, but he's not quite stupid enough to just wander the city with a price on his head.
Yeah.
I mean,
But are we sure?
If he's
though?
upset, especially, it might not be in the best, thought process right now.
let's go for a walk and see if we can go find him
yeah.
over at his parents' house.
I already had one today. Don't want another. Thank you.
I will go with.
We're going on a trip.
On your favorite
Rocket
walking
ship.
trip.
Coming through the streets.
Walking
Find the rat.
assholes.
I'll say you guys go walking around. Go near the house. You don't see him around there. After a while, you guys let's just say you guys run into each other as Klain is making his way back from the markets.
Hey,
Kind of looks up around. Oh, hi. I didn't expect you guys to come looking for me.
Why wouldn't you?
Why?
it's been at least an hour.
Been over that at this point, and unless you forget, the person in charge of the city wants you dead.
Well,
I don't think
to a
she would
certain
be as
extent, I
brave to
could
do it
really
that
understand
way.
why.
Oh.
Let's, yeah, either way, you have a point. Let's... Hold on. I slip into a back alley and walk back out. I'm gonna look at, like one of the half-elf guards, but not in their
Sure.
attire.
Okay, sure. Congratulations, you look like an elf now.
Yeah.
Half elf.
Could have just
Half elf.
Just much cooler.
self, but okay.
Eh. Might as well be safe.
Well, what should we do today? I think everyone
That
deserves a day of rest.
Is a good question. As at this point, we now have 3 total days of free time. I believe either today or tomorrow, Ayaki's bow will be ready.
I think that's tomorrow. It was on Thursday of the week.
Let me check. Today is Today
I
is
think
Wednesday.
Yeah, I was gonna say today's Wednesday.
Yeah, this morning is Wednesday, so your bow will be ready tomorrow. You have today, tomorrow, and Friday to kill. If we can do this one of 2 ways, we can go through each day. If you guys have particular goals you guys want to accomplish, we can go through those, or we can just kind of time skip our way through this. It's kind of up to you guys.
We're not going to the Feywilds, right?
No.
No.
Okay.
As much as we like to threaten the DM with that, he almost gave us a reason.
I'm aware.
We're like, oh shit, we're actually
Yeah.
going to the
A
Feywilds.
moment
Right.
of
Steamed.
Yeah.
I was ready to teleport us. I was going for it.
I mean, I had transfer plans to get us to the portal. You know, it's fun. As far as Nash's goals, getting in contact with Haravan and coordinating the Sultanas thing.
Okay.
That's
Does
my main
anybody?
goals.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything that is time sensitive that they want to do over these 3 days? If not, I'll go over each character and we'll kind of go around for what you guys do over the 3 days.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since you've been the quietest so far, Rallis, what do you want to do over these 3 days?
Outside of over the table, I have not had time to look at any items, but I would probably go shopping at least once, just to look at stuff. So that's gonna be done. Not inside the session though.
Okay.
That's all I had planned. I got nothing else I need to do.
Okay. Neil?
I will look for potion sales. Buy one, get one free, you know, etc.
Alright, cool. Yeah, alright.
Wow.
He's the only all things
I
stocking
see
up on
that.
every potion he gets hands on.
Yeah.
Alright, 3 days worth of potion shopping. You know,
And he'll still have a few
Roll.
thousand gold left by the end of it all.
I still have 9K left.
By the end of this campaign,
Look at that roll.
if you
Oh my
want-
god, what a
what
roll.
the
Holy
fuck?
shit.
What a roll.
That's fucked up.
Oh my.
okay,
Am I that much of an addict or?
Neil,
Yes.
Yeah.
you can buy up to 8 regular healing potions, 7 greater healing potions, 7 superior healing potions, and 3 supremes. That's what the rolls and then the 3 were.
That's a pretty
Depicting.
roll.
The supremes were a set number. The total is irrelevant.
I will buy all 3 and all 7 of the superiors and supremes.
Christ, let me look at my prices. Okay, so let me get a calculator out.
I mean,
Can I write this off on my taxes as like adventuring expenses?
no.
Damn.
Unfortunately, not. A true shame.
Do we have
Okay.
an adventurers guild I can contact?
So, slowly once again, you're buying how many superiors?
7 superiors.
Okay, 7 times 100. Okay, that's 3,500.
Deal, okay, and 3 supremes.
And all 3 supremes, those are 1,000 each, so another 3K.
Okay, so 6,500. Cool.
Yep.
Are you buying any other ones other than those 7 plus 3 or no?
Nope, just those.
Did anyone else in the party want to buy any of the graders or regulars?
I'm good.
How many graders do I have? I'll buy 2 graders.
Okay, 300 for 2.
I
Okay,
will also buy greater. How many left?
You bought 2, so there's 5 left.
I will buy 2.
Okay. Not 300 from you then. Have to put some kind of limit.
Restriction. Oh my god, I just realized I have. Hold on, is that the right number?
No way.
Lot.
You addict.
Come
you
on.
addict.
I have 15 superiors, guys.
That makes sense.
Nice.
Cool.
Holy shit.
If we have an army battle or something,
Our newest
To be
night
fair,
down, y'all.
12 actual bottles. The other 3 are in my jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just picture like
No,
y'all's like
it's-
need some potions. I got some superiors over here. I got some graders
Yeah.
over here.
I'm gonna wear a trench coat and be like, what are you buying?
Mid
He's
fight,
a
y'all just
witcher,
reaches
you
in
know?
a coat, and yanks the potion out.
oh, you need yourself one of these.
I need one of the
Or
So you
maybe
needed some.
one of these.
Yo, is there anything else?
He's the Witcher. He has a box full of them that he just clanks around.
Anything else? What kind of potions does this guy have? Other potions.
Ooh.
What kind of potions are you looking for? You have 3 whole days. You can go to 3 different elemental planes.
4.
I guess you can go there now. Yeah, 4.
You can move on to somebody else. I'm gonna look up all the potion stuff.
Oh,
Cool.
Jesus. Okay.
Let me know what you're looking for. We'll do rolls.
Yep.
Chances will be high. You know what? Let's get this out of the way. Ayaki, you have several days of your rewind time and a deck.
Yes. But the question is
Wow.
Klain up for doing it in his current state to do his polls?
I'll say the first day, no.
Okay, so we'll just do one single poll the first day. Because it'd be Ayaki
Okay.
doing it.
Let me pull it up. Okay, so the first day, just you pull one. Give me a roll.
What's
Give me
the
a
number?
1d82. 72.
I don't think we've had that one yet. At least that I recall.
Okay. You draw the Four of Vessels, otherwise known as Boredom.
Okay.
In the moment where you can look forward before going back, you see your chest shrink and you feel tighter in the pants. As
Don't
70
rewind. Don't do
as
it.
72 causes your character to physically become the opposite sex. This does not affect your gender identity.
So two things. One, I want to point out Ayaki wears a skirt, like a dress. Just gonna point that out.
wow.
We're gonna rewind that. As funny as that is.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Ayaki would be happy.
No, she would
That's,
not. I think that's
ugh.
That
hilarious.
is
Oh, wow.
That
Even.
what a card. What a card. We need some lightheartedness.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
good.
okay, well.
Wow.
That was the dice
Alright.
trying to give us something funny to laugh at.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, it gave us that. Oh.
Okay.
That
On
should
the
have been
second-
number 69.
Right.
No, that's
On-
the other good time.
Oh,
No, fate. It is not. Well, it's reversible by magic, I guess. But he reverts 6 seconds. It never happens. Your bullshit ability that I gave to you.
he
Yep.
reverses.
Yeah.
I mean, to be
He
fair,
reverses the reverse.
yeah. To be
Yeah.
fair, when you gave me this ability, the deck of many things was not in our possession.
Hey,
No, it's my fault because I didn't
Joey,
think about
Joey,
the
you
combo.
can
he says
Yes.
it changes the physical. He still identifies as a she, so she rewinded.
Yeah,
You're right.
technically speaking.
Fair.
On the second day, you can have Klain pull if you want, and with his Divergent Fate,
Yeah, if Klain's up for it, I'll let him do the second day.
Alrighty. So,
roll me a D82
You might even let him
twice.
do it to try to encourage him a little bit.
the
Like,
82.
I know you want to. I know
Yep.
you want to.
I swear to God.
Okay,
he
fine,
rolled another
fine.
No better way to
72.
get out of a funk.
Okay, let's.
Why not a bit of
I was hoping
gambling?
for another 72.
A 16.
72 would have been hilarious.
Klain drawing these two cards. You see between your different eyes these two different directions.
Mhm.
The first one you see is the devil.
Oh.
Oh.
Let me
Oh.
That doesn't sound good.
hold on.
That doesn't
I need
sound
to
good.
read this.
My experience in Phasmophobia says that is not good.
That's where I went in my brain.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Uh-huh, that's where I was like,
my goodness.
Okay. As you draw and feel this card in your hand under this path, you feel an overwhelming power of domination. On the other roll, and that's what I'll give you at that. Take that as you will. Through your other eye, you pull the Page of Swords. 34.
Get a sword.
That one sounds cool. It's probably not, but it sounds cool.
Yeah.
You feel
a little better. I'm wrong. Okay.
You feel weaker and compelled to draw another card.
Oh no.
It's a lose-lose. Let's go.
Which path?
There's some gambling to do here.
So the first question, because Ayaki doesn't see anything yet with your ability to rewind, which path do you take? Because you get more information when you fully choose it.
And okay. Oh, that's true. Just a little more information. When you say I feel the overwhelming power of domination, am I the target or am I the wielder?
I am not giving you that information until you draw it.
Fair.
Technically, I don't have to give you... The only reason you're even getting information before is because of your divergent fates.
Yeah.
Normally, you draw it and find out. I'm giving you vague hints on purpose to both. Except I told you feel compelled to draw a card, but I don't know how else to vaguely say that.
I think that was vague enough.
That's vague enough.
I am sending you stuff, Mr. DM.
Okay, I will figure that out in a moment. So which one
No, you're good.
do you go with?
Let's see what happens.
Okay.
I'm picking to draw another card.
Okay, so firstly, as you choose the Page of Arrows,
Yeah.
you don't do this yet unless this becomes permanent,
Mm-hmm.
-2 to a chosen ability score.
Cool.
So, if you would do this, if this doesn't get reversed, you will -2 to an ability score, immediately draw another card which is affected by your divergent fate. As, even though you don't physically pull from it, you turn your hand over and there's another set of cards. As Ayaki cannot stop this from happening, as it says you must draw. So roll me 2 more.
Okay. So, breaking this down real quick.
We are still within the 6 seconds.
Yes.
It is still currently reversible.
Okay.
Within
I'm going to roll 2 more.
You're going to roll 2 more. Nothing is permanent yet.
D82. Understood.
Ayaki has seen you. At this point. Ayaki has seen you draw a card.
But that's it.
What stat would you lose? If
Theoretically,
you had to -2, in theory.
Charisma.
Oh God! Already and
It's a -1.
Dear God.
So you draw a card.
Yeah.
No physical difference, and you turn over the card, and there's another one as a 68. I would say visibly Ayaki can tell there's another card, but there's no weird effects yet.
You become a little uglier.
But it would be odd to Ayaki that you suddenly have another card.
Yeah, as that happens, I feel like talking as a free action. Mental link, be ready, Ayaki.
Okay. So, this is weird because this line in the deck is actually just a separation number.
Oh.
You don't know either. Up or down?
Down.
Up or down? Down? Okay. So it'll be 67 instead because 68 is not actually a choice.
Oh, I should have gone up. Wait, can I go up?
Why didn't you go?
Foolish.
You should have gone up to 69, you fool. Anyways,
Too late.
Damn it. Oh.
in one hand, you see a picture of a full moon.
Oh.
In the other,
Oh.
which is a 21. Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Flashbacks.
I know that girl.
In the other one, you see a picture of... That one's already been drawn. Roll again. 21 cannot be drawn again, as Ayaki already has that one.
Oh.
Oh.
That card has already been drawn.
Which was the 21?
I think that's the one that we don't know does yet.
Ah, yes.
55, which is... You see a depiction of two coins with faces on them facing towards each other. Which of those two do you choose?
Pull me back, Ayaki.
Okay.
Take us back,
All right.
Scotty.
Run it back.
Alright.
Rewind.
Alright. You don't even, you just... Alright. That,
Oh my goodness.
those would have been, that would have been, the two of coins would have been interesting.
I kind of wonder, but I'd have a 6 charisma.
It's actually a classic card.
Oh, really?
It's actually one of the classics.
Huh.
Okay. To my understanding, there's one more day of this bullshit.
think
Yeah.
so.
Should be, for day 3.
Okay. Are you doing it or doing it with Klain because he can get multiples and has a better statistical chance?
I mean,
I
it's
feel like Klain would ask today.
yeah. Then we'll
No.
do it.
Alright,
Okay.
on the final day, Klain, give me 2 more rolls.
Alrighty. Roll me up,
When,
please.
when
stop
we
hitting
finish this
buttons.
campaign, I would love to
82.
have that sheet. Of
Yeah,
these.
I'll
'Cause I
tell
have
you.
seen the original because Deck of Many Things is a common magic
Yeah.
item, but quote unquote common. So I know some of the cards, but I don't know all of them. I only know a handful off the top of my head.
Please stop playing with the cord.
Okay. For your first roll, you see a forest and 2 lovers within the forest.
Hmm.
Whoa, why are you spying?
And as you look at it, you see the face of one of them is yours, and the other flickers between everyone you know.
What?
Yo.
That doesn't sound great.
That's gotta be something fucking crazy.
On the other
That was
roll,
69.
on the other roll,
What's
the
Mira.
5 of arrows. Let's see. Here's
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
There's some things going on in this man's mind.
This is either really good, funny, or outright terrible for you.
Or all at the
Please be,
same
it's all
time.
of
It
the
is
above.
some kind of extreme.
As you look at the card, it twists and turns into Tantan, and you see Tantan scowling at you from the card.
Oh,
What?
Oh.
You locked
Which
the
of
real
the-
Tantan away.
Which of the two do you choose to see to understand the full effect?
Poor dapper.
Oh, I could have.
Yes, you could have, but you didn't. You said take me
I
back.
didn't. Dumb. All right. Yeah. There's
Well, would
that.
you like to have a sexy time, or would you like to hate you?
Mira, get your mind out of the gutter. We all know what. Oh wait, it was a forest of lovers, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Forest of lovers. How is it not?
Huh.
Why is that one not 69,
Are
Chris?
you going with the 7 or the 28?
A forest of lovers with the faces of everyone I know, or okay.
It's like it's like changing. It hasn't like settled.
Okay. Oh, so it's like a slot machine rolling through and whatever it lands
Who's
on.
it gonna land on?
Okay.
Please land on
Do
Ayaki.
it.
Oh,
Do it.
please land on Ayaki.
Do the first one. I want to see this.
Klain,
Yeah, all right. Let's go with the lover forest. Let's see what happens.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's
Klain.
go.
Yep.
choose one ally. Without knowing any information, choose an ally.
Oh.
Oh dear.
I mean, I feel like
It's gotta
logically,
be Ayaki.
I was gonna say
Fuck
logically
it.
the person that's sitting with you
I
that's doing
love it.
this.
Come on.
As you think Ayaki, the picture settles on Ayaki's face and your face.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
In this moment, you and Ayaki feel almost like a chain wrap around your hearts on the inside. You must defend this ally at all costs, even in death. This functions as the geas or quest,
Oh my
with the same
God.
penalties and terms for removal. You feel like if Ayaki would die, you would also die.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry,
That could
Ayaki.
be bad.
Ayaki, you
Okay.
feel this strange magic wrap around your physical heart inside of you.
So if either of them die, or just
Just if
either-
Ayaki dies.
Oh, okay.
so if Ayaki goes down.
If Ayaki
Then-
dies, not down.
Well,
like
yeah.
full death.
Which
Full
Then
day.
is
that's
arguably
like
hard
two
to
birds
do
with
to
one
Ayaki.
Right.
What did you say? Is there any benefit to that?
No.
Wow.
No.
No, basically
Okay.
your whole goal is to not let me die.
Ah.
Just don't let Ayaki die.
What? Wow.
You basically.
Ayaki, please. Ayaki, please. Ayaki, please.
She'll sit there and count for a second until she gets to the 5 and then reload.
Please. Please.
Just to let him stew on it for a few seconds. Nobody but her will remember it, but she'll remember
Make him
it.
sweat.
Oh, I never thought about that. Only you
The
remember
only
that?
one who remembers the
Mhm.
consequences of doing this is
gosh.
Ayaki.
That's so funny.
That's
Wait.
Just like you're the
great.
only
By the way-
one who
Wow.
remembers the if you do the divergent one,
Yeah,
the choices you make?
what the options
you would
are,
remember
yeah.
the original line.
I
Huh.
want to share what the other one was.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Please
want to
do.
know. I
Please
feel
do.
like that one was.
Do it.
Yeah.
So,
I would love to know.
the character's animal companion, familiar, cohort, or other friendly NPC ally is alienated forever after hostile. If the character has no such allies, the enmity is some powerful personage, community, or religious order that can be substituted. This hatred remains a secret until such a time that it would be most dramatic and perilously revealed.
That one's
Oh,
so
my
funny.
gosh.
Grog pulled
That'd be so
this
sad.
in Vox
Yeah.
Machina, and it was going to
They
be
hate
Pike's
you for the
grandpa that killed him in the middle of the night.
Oh god.
Because Tantan is a fey creature, he reveals our location to the fucking.
Oh,
That would be funny.
Wow.
That would
Yeah.
have been horrible.
That would have been so bad.
Imagine
was-
Tantan
that was
working with a bailiff.
interesting.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Oh no. Oh, not good.
Oh, that'd be
Very
heartbreaking.
bad.
We love Tantan.
Ugh.
Aw.
We would have had to kill
Tan.
Tan. That's what I had to do. Yeah.
Hey, well, at least Klain
It
doesn't
wouldn't
have to
have
have
been
sex
hard.
with someone.
Yeah, but the
No,
problem is
it was
the
not what you guys were thinking.
No,
But then
69
Tan would have been
days.
back
That's
in the
a literal
Feywild, which is
Passed into us
arguably
damn hard,
worse.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. If that
thought it was
doesn't
gonna be
work, he's
another
gonna
Niall
go.
curse.
Right. Right.
Another.
I thought that was
There'll
gonna be
never
another
be another
Niall
Niall
curse.
curse.
Yeah, all sex
Just a little bit
Yeah.
more personal.
I thought it was gonna be a
Just a
love
little
potion.
bit
I thought the
that
two of
would've
us were gonna just like look at each other and just be like starstruck lovers.
Yeah, and here's the thing about that. I was gonna.
We just see Rachel freaking out in the middle of the freaking room.
We'll just see
Yeah.
ourselves out.
Everyone would be like, okay, we need to give him some space.
Okay.
No weird things
This is
happen.
escalating quickly.
Emotions are
all
running
all
by.
the years of casting Drench was just
Ayaki's like, don't worry, I can
Ayaki.
console you tonight.
There, never saw it coming. Yeah.
Wait, Ayaki. Did you already cast Drench on me, or is that me?
Oh, jeez. Oh, Where's your bonk butt?
Mira, what has gotten into you? Leave it to Chris.
I've been hanging around him too much.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Morstead. What do you do over these 3 days?
I think Morso just spends a lot of time like taking walks and like trying to process, like putting memories in order and like figuring out what's fake and what's real.
Are there any meaningful messages you send?
He's messaging Raftalia every night,
Okay.
like he agreed to.
Okay. We'll say if rolls come up, then perhaps you already know more stuff that pertains to that.
He's mostly just making sure she's alive.
She's alive. She's fine over the course of 3 days.
I don't think there's any. The
No,
warmth
just-
that was there is.
Nope.
gone.
Any warmth is gone.
Yeah.
Just you alive? Great.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then obviously for like Nash and whoever else wants to talk to people.
Okay.
He's around to be the sending monkey.
Boy,
That's
howdy.
it.
All right.
I appreciate this service you're giving us.
Hey.
Yep. All right. Really, I'm gonna say no to the cold fire draft, as that is a legendary potion.
Yeah, I just thought I'd link it.
Fun,
If I had the Mr. Potion is Niall's perfect thing for yeah, that's legendary though.
Yeah, that's also legendary.
But that's perfect for potion addicts.
Because you're a potion addict, I will give you a chance on that one, and I mean a chance.
I get it.
You
I
have
didn't have enough money, even if it was
You have a 5% chance. Roll me a D100. 95 or higher. No.
There you go.
Okay, no. Go ahead and
I think those were the only two.
You know, if you're
Roll me-
dyslexic, that is a 95.
I am
Fuck
just,
you.
no, it's not. Yes, it is.
Roll me.
Hey, congratulations, you're not dyslexic.
What version of the Ozo are you trying to find? The uncommon or the very rare?
Okay, hold on. Let's look. Is that the first or second one I sent?
The very first one.
Boop. Close. I think. It was the very rare one.
Okay. The very rare is a variant with additional properties. It also tastes better.
Hey, look at that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a D100 if you're looking for the very rare. Let's say 40% chance. Go ahead and roll. Nope.
Okay.
And then this one is rare vortex. Roll me another D100 for the vortex. It's rare. We'll say 50% chance. Nope.
Damn. Nothing.
And the one that's for other people and not for you, which is also rare, 50% chance. You'll get it this time. Roll. Hey, look.
Wow.
For one of your allies, you're able to find the potion of spell recovery. Let's see. It is a rare potion. Let's see. Can't. Oh yeah, I can't even do. So it's just kind of like that. We will say it's a minimum of 4 to 6. It's not that crazy for you guys. We'll say 1,200.
Okay, I'll buy it.
Okay. You can buy the potion of spell recovery. You gain 1d3 plus 3 spell slots when drinking it. None of these can be above 6th level. It can be a total number or a combined of what's rolled. Yeah. Oh, your spellcasters will enjoy that. Okay. Nash.
Hi.
It tastes like chicken. The potion.
Delicious.
Patiently waiting.
Gross.
That tastes better?
It says specifically tastes like chicken. Well, a chicken that's been boiled in magic. Have you ever tried that before?
Yeah. Nash.
Hi.
Hi.
So,
What are we doing?
few things. Number one, I would like to go to, like, the same day that Rawless would go to shop, I would like to see if maybe we can find another gem-encrusted bowl.
I'm not even gonna make it a roll. You can find one. If you want more, it's a roll.
How much?
It has to be a gem encrusted bowl worth a specific price, doesn't it? Per the spell.
Specific price, or
I believe it's worth 1,000.
Hero's Feast. Yep. So is it 1,000?
It is the price it needs to be for the spell.
I buy it.
Wonderful.
So that's number one. Let me just take a look at my stuff here. I'm just gonna add that there. I'm good on diamonds. I'm good on diamond dust.
Which is weird because like the value price on the gems fluctuates and falls, and it's like a 900 value one because the market falls. Are you just fucked as a spellcaster? Like, what magical entity is deciding the value of this gem and crystal? Anyways.
The gods. Anyways,
I pay
You're not
1,000
wrong.
gold for a really
Over
shitty
here.
gem encrusted bowl. Does that count?
That's the
Look.
question.
There's
look,
like
in
two little
Barovia,
topaz.
in Barovia, a gold bowl with a garnet in it is probably worth 1,000, and thus would count for Hero's Feast.
Exactly. It's
But in this world, yeah, exactly. Anyways, so second thing, I'm just going to go ahead and assume I can have my stars at full as long as I'm not actually actively using them these 3
There's
days.
3 days. You're fine.
Yeah. I would ask during those 3 days if I could have another one of those counter spells put into the spell storing.
I'm sure one of your allies would gladly do that.
Rose would love to help you. She will gladly help you.
Cool. I'm just gonna mark that in my as well. Just, counter spell. Okay.
If you guys haven't already, all of you can just click that long rest a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So now for the big thing.
Yes.
Communicating with Erevan, coordinating the Sultanas thing.
Yes.
So
How
I would
do you go about
imagine
this?
I would try to send a message through Morstead, as long as Morstead would be willing.
Yep.
So, I would ask to have him know that the party got a boon from the Sultanas Sura and is offering assistance with the Dragon Kings. Where should we send the help?
Let me go to my world map. Oh, world map. So, over the course of a few sending messages, he would ask that any help be sent to the Sentinel City of Cursed.
And that is where Haken and Kalos are.
You'll find out over the course of, you have so many sendings, it's almost like talking freely. So you'll find out that essentially at this point they have made their way up the north with the people from the City of Bells, joined forces, and the City of Cursed is essentially being used as a front hold at the moment. Against the forces that are within Care, as they are still hostile, as they had lost their red dragon.
Yeah, this is probably good that we're sending her to assist with this. Great. Awesome.
Yeah, relative.
I don't know what happened.
Relative.
You have no idea.
I don't know anything. Okay, there's also a second message that Nash needs to send to Erevan.
Okay.
That she needs to speak to him personally regarding the past.
Okay.
And it cannot be discussed over sending.
Okay. He would inform you that until, let me look at the calendar for when, until Monday, he will not be back from the Feywilds.
Monday. Oh, he's in the Feywilds. Interesting. Monday back from Feywild. Smiley face.
It's possible. Somehow none of those messages failed.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
As
On a roll.
5% chance. Very unlikely, but yes. You would find out he's currently in the Feywilds.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me just see if... Yeah. Okay. He is currently in the Feywilds with... Let me make sure I get this right. Oh, what's her name? It's been a hot minute.
Zerthana?
He is currently in the Feywilds with Zerthana.
Okay.
To
I know the people from my backstory. Woo.
assure you of that information that you had been able to find, haven't been sure of for a while. But that's why the scry had failed. Yeah.
I mean, I knew that the scry had failed because she had. Anyways,
Either way, it gives you some information.
Cool. Not too much back and forth needed there. Morstead has gone to the bathroom, but I would like an additional sending to Haken, informing him that help is on the way.
He's confused, but thankful.
And again, if Morstead would be willing, I know we have several days, but still.
You have days of sendings. I'm not gonna nickel and dime this.
If he wants, help is on the way. Does he want more context? We could do a dream.
Gotcha. Yeah, he will. You guys can set up a time easily over the next 3 days that he can make sure he is ready for a dream. And you guys can. How much do you tell him?
I tell
might be
him
easier to ask what don't you tell him.
Okay, well, I definitely don't tell him about Klains' identity.
Okay.
I don't tell him anything about Raftalia. I tell him that we needed to do a favor for a friend that resulted in doing a favor for the Sultanas, which coincidentally resulted in taking a side trip in the Plane of Fire during the trials that allowed us to get into good standing with the Sultanas.
Yeah.
And that she, instead of accepting a boon directly from her, Nash requested that she send assistance with the Dragon King situation. And that, as per directions, she's going to send it to the city.
Okay. Great. He is informed of all of that. Klain. Or Nash, is there anything else? Sorry. Before I jump.
Is there anything that Haken would like to know? Or has any messages for her?
Not in particular. You would find that what has essentially happened at this point is they've gone from being diplomats from what they've done with the others to kind of joining the war effort to put down this almost like rebel force in the north now. As without anybody to lead them, they've kind of just been doing whatever they've wanted, attacking nearby towns, and it's been a bit of chaos in the surrounding area up north without any leading force over these Dragonborn and Kobolds. So
then this assistance is coming at a timely manner.
Yeah. So that's kind of what they've turned into from what the previous mission has been so far. So a lot more combat heavy for them at the moment than it has been. He lets you know that the people from the City of Bells are weird. Ivo has some kind of weird fetish with his whip, he thinks.
Not wrong.
Yes, Ivo. Yeah, it's a familiar name, Becky. Yeah.
Ivo.
Yeah. So he's kind of got a weird thing going on there. But they are making progress. It has slowed, but he's hopeful with this help that you're saying is coming from a Sultanas from the Plane of Fire. it sounds like it'll make a big difference.
Nash will end the dream by saying that she wants them to stay safe.
He wishes your safety as well.
And then for the next few days, I'm taking care of Fleona and my staff so that I can still use its properties.
Okay. Klain.
I think that's it.
Is there anything Klain? Oh, Klain is deafened? Joey! Alright.
Joey's there.
He's
Yeah,
there.
he's deafened.
Yeah.
Joey! Woo!
He can't see us.
Joey!
He's looking at something.
Oh my god. He's deafened. Talk to his.
Hi.
Okay, there we go. Hi. What's going on? You were deafened. You good?
Yeah, well, I thought somebody would have noticed my message. Yeah, I wanted to write things out. If I have 3 days to plan,
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of things I want to cover.
Okay. Okay.
There's a reason why
Bless.
he waited for us last.
Yeah.
I also went through mine relatively quickly. I would have loved to do RP, but I also understand just getting through it.
Yeah. That being said, I want to try to get through this quick.
Let's tackle them one at a time.
Okay. I'm gonna send you this.
Okay.
Over the next 3 days, I want to work with Morstead if he wants to see about trying to get his bar back.
Ah. Okay.
Oh.
I feel like if there's ever a time to actually get that done,
Yeah.
this would be the time.
The bar is something we will have to play out.
Okay, because that
And-
was
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
plan.
which, like I said, I don't want to take too much time.
No,
But
no,
also-
it's fine. That's not. Ooh, that's not something we can
Yeah,
graze over.
yeah,
That's something
No.
that needs to be played out.
That's a thing.
yeah.
That's a whole thing.
That is a
That
whole
was something
thing.
on the docket, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Yeah,
what
but
day
I
it was gonna
think
be
it was
when they were doing that
after
thing
our
with the,
next tournament because it was
with
going to
the
be a period of time
auction,
before
yeah.
they could do it.
or whatever that was happening. Yeah. The red tape.
Yeah, so I don't think it was until like the Monday following our
I
tournament.
believe it was after the 4th round of combat.
I also
So-
thought.
okay, so
I don't think it's till like
maybe
the Sunday
that
or
doesn't
Monday
even
after.
matter.
But we have a
Agree.
plan.
We should take care of that.
Unless you have a
Come
different
around.
plan that you want to enact before our current plan,
Right.
which Morstead would listen to.
More plans are always better.
I don't have one off of the top of my head other than we had the idea of like just setting down a shitload of money as an altered self, disguised
That's
self.
what we're waiting on.
someone
We're waiting on the
other.
red
Yeah,
tape.
that's
for
what-
that.
There's going to be an auction.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Not an auction,
Ayaki's trying to
we're gonna
buy
buy
it
it.
before the auction.
Right, I
Yeah,
don't think
she's
it-
buying it
Yeah.
outright.
It was a pre-deal before the auction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we
I
have to wait a
have-
couple-
And that has to be on that Monday then.
I
Yeah,
guess.
because it was after the
Yeah.
tournament round.
I
And
was
I want to say it was either the
rearranged.
Sunday or the Monday after the tournament round.
Yeah. So that is the plan.
Because
It's
then it was
currently in
supposed to go up
motion.
for auction like that Thursday. And so I was trying to
Yeah,
buy it
but
a
we're
few days
getting it
ahead of
before.
time before it could be sold.
Yes.
Because I have the 2,500 that was the initial potential price set aside. 'Cause they weren't selling it for much.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
Now apparently it's a historical landmark, so maybe it should be going for more.
Our party knows its value.
You have a
They
fucking
don't.
Really
point.
It
What
really
do you
is.
mean?
But yeah, I have the 2,500 set aside. That was what the price was told to the old ship captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm broke now because of my addiction.
Yeah, by the way, over these days, you can buy your bow.
Nice. I don't remember
Yay.
how much that was. Actually, no. Didn't I pay for it already and we ordered it? Isn't that what we did? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I think I paid ahead of time for it.
Are you broke?
Because I only have 200 gold left.
You probably paid for it then.
Not including the 2,500 I have set aside. But that was also from all the party, so it's in a different spot.
Yeah, didn't we chip it? Because I'm also broke.
We all broke now.
Because I had like
I'm not broke.
almost 9,000,
broke.
and I know that the amulet was
yet.
not almost 9,000 gold. So I think we paid for it ahead of time. Okay, I now gotta find what that boat was. I got it bookmarked. I just needed to put the stats and stuff in.
Okay. Anything that can be done now then, Klain?
Why do I feel like we're forgetting
Yes.
something?
I feel like, yeah.
First of all, DM. But
Mhm.
other than that, sending scroll use.
Okay, give me a moment to read this.
Why is this so difficult?
I don't know, man.
Interesting.
What the?
Okay.
There's a really loud freaking bang that just happened outside.
Mm.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Yeah, that is fine, Klain.
Okay.
You're fine.
So that
Oh, the day before we would resume actions as
Yeah.
normal as players, that day would be a combat round, right? The next day?
Correct.
Okay, specifically for that morning.
We don't have to fight in it. We were excused from it. Or no. You're sorry. You're thinking the tournament. I apologize. I was thinking the test.
The test you were excused from, which would have been Wednesday.
Yeah. Sorry. My bad.
The night before, I would go ahead and do a hero's feast.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And just go ahead and use one of those bowls for that. And then what do I need to do here? So
2d10
Your
of
turn.
max health.
14.
I believe it's D. Let me make sure on the die size.
Here.
Oh yeah, no, it is 2d10.
2d10, yeah. Okay. So
I'm immune to poison and being frightened while making wisdom.
for the tournament day, everybody has 14 extra max hit points.
Yep. Distinct from temp.
Mm-hmm.
131 default HP that, so it is okay. Yeah. That is a good roll. Is that also a temp? Yeah, it is temp, right?
No, it's max
No,
health.
it's better than temp. It's
health.
max health.
Okay. Right. Okay, cool.
You can heal it back.
Max health.
Exactly.
All right. I'm gonna start prepping my spells for a combat round.
Okay. Is there anything else? Before we move into the next tournament day, we're gonna take a break.
I have a sending.
Yes. Yeah.
And I want to use 2, but I really don't want to take that right now. I don't want to use it right now. Obviously to my mom.
Yeah.
Mom, read your letter. Both sides. It hurts how you left. Knowing the bad history. Want to help. Will fix. Stay safe. Come home soon.
I know. I'll be back. I won't leave you to her. I need to make sure I'm prepared enough to help you. Sorry. I love you, son.
Okay.
The message.
And on the second night, did anything happen, especially the second night?
No, D30 roll. You're good.
Cool. Sorry, I really wasn't like there at all for your.
No, not your job to pay attention to those.
On the second night, I'm grabbing everyone. We're going bar hopping.
Down sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody goes out, gets drunk. Some more steads more than others.
Did you say some more
Very
steads
casually.
more
Yes.
than other?
Did say that.
You did.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look, Morstead and Klain are probably drinking heavier than the rest of the party, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Nash is actively making sure she only takes one drink so she can just watch Klain and Morstead. Not necessarily designated driver, but you know.
But basically.
But basically.
You're the designated party member. I don't know.
Our designated druid.
I am ready to
Designated
cast
Designated
DOD, designated druid.
I'm ready to cast Lesser Restoration on them to keep them from throwing up on everybody.
Fun in that.
I'll take that lesser restoration regardless.
I'll take it. And then more shots.
No.
And on the third day of Klain's Miss,
I like that. I like that a lot.
Our DM gave to us.
Yeah. What is it? He stares at a partridge in a pear tree.
Hmm.
I got nothing in particular.
A tan in a something.
a tan in a flea on a tree.
No.
I don't like
know.
the
That one's
I don't
even
like the
less
connotation.
With a side of crippling depression from
Oof.
Crippling depression.
Depression.
Emotional damage.
Oh.
4 planes of death. 3.
3 nights wasted.
2 parents who
Trauma.
Yeah.
traumatize.
7 bars hopped.
Yeah, we found 7 bars and we're like,
Oh. God, you know, Christmas is coming up soon. We should make this a whole thing.
DM, if you don't mind, if Klain is done,
Yeah.
Joey, you're good?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't want to take it if you had anything else. I would attempt to try to communicate with my parents because I have questions.
Roll me a d30.
Sure. 1d30. And yeah, give me that nat 1. Did it go?
That's not
24.
bad at all.
24. This is not bad.
Okay. What do you try and do? What do you try and ask?
Oh, let me pull up my questions. Because I didn't actually see this coming.
Because you roll like shit.
I usually roll like shit. And I can't find my notes because you know what happened? I reset my PC. All right. So, what exactly happened to you two? Why did it seem like you two were so hurt?
So, you sit down, meditate. Here, we're gonna take a moment here. You sit down. You
I knew I was forgetting something, guys.
meditate.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You sit down, you meditate. Now, knowing your parents are here with you, now knowing what exactly, a little bit more about who they are, what it is, and you try to ask about their past. Try to ask. So your question was, why did they look so hurt?
Yes, because you described them as like injured and haggard and everything. Why were they so hurt?
Okay, thinking of them. And hurt.
Me pulling up my notes.
So once again, kind of as struggling to speak to you, and it goes in between this male and female voice, now knowing your mother and father, there's 2 voices that come through. In your mind, of course. We were hurt. We were in a forest, yes, when we were still alive. What were we running from? What were we afraid of? Surely there must have been something. We can't remember what we were hurt from.
Do you remember anything from your past life?
There's a pause. We remember. Well, remember you.
Is it hard to remember? Does it hurt or anything?
No, it doesn't hurt us to remember, but it's like, well, I don't know. It's those memories just aren't there for some reason. I mean, I know who I was. I know my husband. I know my wife. I know you. I remember raising you. Why were we there? Why were we in that forest?
I know I asked you this once already, but given the life we are, Ayor did mention an awakening of sorts.
An awakening? I don't know of any awakening. We're awake. We've been with you for quite some time now. Though we haven't been able to communicate till, well, recently.
If I can find out exactly what it takes, it seems that it allows for Lashtar and her spirit to become closer, for the spirit to be able to aid a bit more directly. Is that something you would be interested in?
Of course. We want nothing more than to be closer to our daughter.
Would you like to tell anything about your past? Like, what did you do? What were you two in your life?
There's the two.
There's the two. There's the roll. It cuts off. Damn.
And they're gone.
And they're gone.
When... Talking is so tiring. Maybe that's why we haven't reached out before. Maybe next time.
Okay.
We have a lot of time to tell you about ourselves.
We have a whole lifetime.
And
Rest.
yes, they do go quiet. As it takes a lot of the power that they have to draw themselves forward for whatever reason.
Yep. All right. Follow up meditation. Adari, motherfucker. I had questions. I need to find my notes. Wait, the last time we had Klains Arc, I was on my laptop, wasn't I?
I think so, yeah.
All right.
Roll me a d30.
Yeah, let's just see if it actually happens first. Yeah.
Huh.
Hey, consistent. How do I want to lead this off?
How do you go about this?
So the last time that I used that ability you gave me some pointers about being creative. What did you think about the last one?
You don't get a physical response, but you feel a warmth from your earrings.
A warmth?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna do a little you
can infer what you want. Whatever you want to infer from that.
I want to assume that that's a good job. I want to assume that's a good job. With a pat on the back, except no pat on the back. I don't suppose you would know exactly what had happened prior to my parents meeting you.
Sorry. I can't hide the DM smile.
No, you can't. I love it.
Unfortunately, you get no response. Much as I would love to answer that, you don't get a response.
On writing down.
Mira can infer whatever that means by rolling that high of a roll.
I can infer?
I'm saying you as a person.
Oh, yeah.
That's the fact that on a 24 there was no... Anyways.
There's no response?
Nope. There is no response to that.
But there was a warmth.
Mm-hmm. To the previous question, yes.
Oh, I think I understand what's going on. Okay, well. I had a question. I had one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Oh man, I forgot it! What did wake you up?
No response to that question either. These are good questions. But unfortunately, there is no response to them.
24 days. Like the last one, there was a warmth they're not giving. There's more going on here than we're able to see, especially with Valif. I know you are the force of neutrality, so from a neutrality standpoint, is there a way to bring Valeth to neutrality rather than to the side of chaos?
There's no response.
Oof.
I'm trying, man. I give up.
Almost feels as bad as Klains communes.
This is all on a 24. I have full stars, man.
Yep.
Mark that up as another stray I caught. Thanks, DM.
Well, if there's anything that you believe I need to know, I'm always listening. And Nash will stop.
Yep.
Because I give up.
I understand. I apologize. Well, you don't know. I do. Anyways.
What's Ayaki's dad doing during all of our shenanigans?
Oh my god, your dad is here.
So, I just want to point out, during the whole thing at that first time when, you came in and there was, all this arguing and Morstead came in. He was just being as small as he could possibly fucking be. Maybe Ayaki would have looked over and seen him, pretending to be asleep through the whole thing. I don't exist.
To be fair, he's never really seen Ayaki as an adventurer.
No.
Imagine as my mom is slowly creeping out the door, your dad is just like,
I didn't.
You figure the last time, well, aside from the brief bit on the ship, the last time he saw Ayaki, we were level 5 or 4.
Yeah.
And now we're 16, and I carried 2 big sabers around.
And relatively speaking, at level 5, you're a formidable opponent, even compared to the average Joe walking around.
Compared to the average Joe, we're intimidating to the average person.
Now
level
we
16.
threaten gods.
Yeah, to the average person, we
annoy gods, maybe.
toss them around like they're nothing.
Yeah, well, maybe not genuine
I don't know if we could necessarily actually kill a god, but we could get up there.
Yeah, let's go revive Lamashtu and fuck him up.
That sounds like a horrible idea. That sounds terrible.
What's the worst that can happen?
The world ends.
All right, CR35 stat sheet.
Yo, here we go.
We got this.
There's a tower
All right.
that's being guarded
You
for a
say
reason.
that. I don't think you
Just
really know
saying.
what those words mean.
You know what? You're right. I wish, pulling out the sword, I wish Strahd were here.
You don't know who that is.
We don't know who that is.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
in pain over here. I'm so upset.
I know.
Especially since I was really, really trying to get a response. What woke you? If anything's going to get it to say fucking anything, is the fact that I know something woke him up. How else was I supposed to get that information? Okay, it's fine.
Time.
I think
You'll
I
understand
have
why.
a theory. I have a theory, but I can't work off of that theory yet.
I understand.
You know, sorry for the random thought. But considering this session, thank God I didn't revive my fucking dad.
Yeah, that would have been that would have been real awkward if
Joey,
he
your
was
dad's
around.
kind of an asshole.
We're at the right height too.
Exactly, right there.
You're all right.
Anyways, I don't have anything else because I would imagine this meditation cycle is happening the night before the
during one of the days, yeah.
Yeah, but in my head, in my heart of hearts, my mind of minds, it's the day before our next combat round. So
it's fair. All right. So 2 questions for you guys then. First off, what is our cutoff time tonight?
I'm good to 1 a.m. 2 a.m. maybe.
I'm good to keep going for a while.
I didn't mean to send you that.
Megan?
My cat stepped on my mouse.
Breakfast is not super late because I'm sick.
Okay.
But
So
I don't want to cut us off.
the thing is, I don't want to start us into combat.
That's a good
I
point.
feel like maybe not a
Be a
full
good
combat is
cutoff.
happening tonight.
I
Sorry.
am tired, so but I don't have
So
time to do
I
that.
think
It's fine.
it is a Friday, but it's unfortunate. I think this might be the best place to cut off.
It makes
Yeah.
sense.
Is
Otherwise, we're stopped in the middle of
right-
It
combat.
makes sense.
Yeah, I'd
Unless we
rather
steamroll
not.
them.
Like,
Let's
I
not
mean-
jinx ourselves.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Let's not
Speed round
jinx
combat.
ourselves.
No, I don't
don't
want to
think-
do that.
so
Oh,
I'd rather
right, that
not get
reminds
started
me.
into the next thing. So we will. Is there anything else you guys want to do? Actually, in fact, we'll just say, if you guys think of anything before we play the next session that you guys didn't do that you want to do, we'll do that at the start of session. That way you guys have time to think about things you might have missed. That way nobody feels like they have any FOMO of something they should have done. So it's kind of better that we're cutting here. That way if anyone has anything, we can go over that. Ghost, you can get your bow built. We'll get that in here. Klain, I don't know if you ever picked out your feet, but you need to make sure you do that before this next session. Knowing you probably didn't.
I have a feat to pick.
Oh,
Remember we
Player
held
elf.
off on
A free.
Oh!
Yeah.
You're a little elf boy
Yeah.
now.
Why didn't we do
Yeah.
that while we leveled me up?
Because you didn't know you were part elf yet, and I told you hold on. What
What's the secret?
happens
Yeah.
might affect what feat you pick,
Yeah.
because now you're eligible for elven feats. So,
Mhm.
Klain, before next session, pick a feat. I'll be reminding you.
Appreciate.
Ghost will build your bow. You have it bookmarked. Send me what it
I
is. We
I
can
actually
help
got it
build
built already, so.
Okay. I can make a handout as well if you need.
Okay.
Just send me what it is. We'll get a handout in here so you have a proper sheet there, like the full everything written out.
Okay.
Nash, if you think of anything else, Nyal, Rottless, Morstead, if any of you guys think of anything else you want to do over this week, we can go back at the start of session, jump back like a day or two, whatever needs to be done. Also think about any like battle prep. We have the Heroes Feast, but think about any battle prep you guys are gonna do on the night before / day, like morning of, like your death wards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So keep all that in mind. Good session.
Good session.
It was Morstead's time for emotional
Good
damage.
fucking God.
Oh my god.
that was a
Emotional
crazy-
damage that, Klain
Times-
caught strays from.
was like, oh, it's gonna be some stuff, but you know, not
Morstead
that.
like kept avoiding all of his fucking plot that I had.
I'm here to help out Klain. I'm a support character, physically and emotionally.
Look,
That's what I've been saying too, Megan. But look at what happened to me.
Look, we got 2 brand new characters in here. That means 2 brand new things for me to make
Mental
a bunch of
breakdowns.
stuff for that
was your turn.
that are involved with the other characters.
And fuck me.
It was your turn. Klain and I got to have a little bit of a break.
There you go.
Crazy.
The fuck I
gave you
did.
it was already the tragic
I said a
backstory.
little.
It was enough.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. Am I willing to share what any of those other roles were?
I do have something that I would do over a few days.
What was the coin?
Oh, what was the coin?
Yeah.
The coin one actually wasn't bad.
So it was bad I didn't even explore it.
I'll share this one because the odds of it being rolled again by the end of the campaign. Also, the fact that it's from the core ones. This is the one from the core cards that the character must single-handedly defeat the next hostile monster or monsters encountered. Or the benefits
That'd
are
be pretty bad.
lost. If successful, you get an automatic level.
Ooh.
Dang.
Ooh.
However, the next fight,
Single-handedly.
you wouldn't have had that option. You would
Yeah. I'd have been like, all right, hey guys, I'm going to the woods.
I'm gonna find something. There's gotta be
I gotta find something.
anything.
It
I'm
would
gonna
have
find a bandit.
been. The thing is, you're not made fully aware of it, and I would have kept it esoteric until the moment.
Oh.
You draw that one, and you draw the one that makes Tan hostile. You just have to fight Tan.
Oh.
No,
Poor
Tan.
My
Tan.
God.
No, but Tan wouldn't even just fight me. He'd be like,
He would betray you
they
at a
live.
Man,
Hey,
man,
Fae
there's-
Queen.
Yeah.
I swear there are ones in here that are just like straight up really good.
There's also
That's
some
the
that
Don't
are
ever
really
fucking
bad.
you
That's
don't
the
ever
thing.
roll them. There's a lot of neutral things in
In that
this deck,
version,
if anything.
yeah, in the full version,
Yeah.
there's some really nasty things.
The regular deck is like either great or everything sucks.
There's a lot of like you're just dead in some way, shape, or
You
form.
lose all of your shit.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, you
You
can
have
become
3
completely
wishes.
worldly poor. Everything is gone.
Yeah.
Or just dead.
Yeah.
You can get a castle,
You have a castle. You
can
have
get
to
a
clear it
castle.
for
but
monsters.
you have to. Yep.
hmm
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
That's a great
That's
way to
actually
make
pretty
like
cool.
just a canon dungeon. Like
Yeah.
That's such a fun,
Honestly, yeah.
like, what a little detour. Like, oh, you
I-
got this castle, but look at all it's full of stuff.
Let's
It's
go.
also the one that you summon a knight to your side. That's a fun one.
That's a
The
fun
knight,
one, yeah.
he's so
Lord.
underpowered.
so
Especially
He
compared
might
to
become a
us.
captain.
they
Hey.
actually fixed that in strangely they actually fixed that in the 2024 edition. He gets his own stat block.
Oh yeah, because
And
otherwise
it's
he gets like a
just-
level 4 fighter or something like
Yeah.
that.
It also specifies, which most people I think did anyways, but actually specifies the DM can make this whatever they want.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because yeah, he's only like a
Yeah,
level
I think
4,
that
level
makes
5
sense.
fighter. He's so weak at the
Yeah.
point you would give a party a deck of mini things.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't make
Yeah.
him the same level as the players, but like maybe a couple levels below.
Yeah. By the time you
Yeah.
would feasibly give a party a deck of many things, you would be well above that.
At that
level.
point,
But yeah,
yeah.
that's what they're gonna be.
A 4th level
Yeah.
fighter is just cannon fodder.
Exactly. I mean, that's
Yeah.
really what he's supposed to be. Like, he's supposed to take a hit or two for you.
No.
Carry the
it's-
bags like Balnor.
Yeah, yeah.
That part.
He's more of a servant
Yeah.
I mean,
than he is
with
a
the
guard.
fights we're doing, maybe one hit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and send my raid out.
Okay, so all right. I am going to find someone to raid here. I am in so much pain right now. Just the unluckiest of unlucky, I guess.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie, but
C'est la
like
dice.
also.
We will see you all next time. Bye.
I tried.